Welcome back to the Double Diamond Railroad. And we're firing up here after lunch, which we haven't had yet, but it's afternoon, Sunday afternoon. And we're going to do a quick little operational thing, but we'll give you a quick overview update if you haven't been following. We got this switch all figured out, tweaked out, filed, ground, sanded. The point realigned that was bent inside the point of the frog. And we got that lined up in there now so that it doesn't derail when they're going around the new curve. So we had torn all this out last week to get it solved where it was derailing there at a joint which doesn't exist now. And then it was derailing back there at the next joint on beyond the new one, about 6 inches. So we ended up, too bad they don't have 36-inch pieces. I could have sold that, gone all the way to the old joint and fixed that. So now I have an extra joint. They're about 6 inches apart back there. And we got all leveled out with our little cube leveler, slid along the track and put in where we had to do inside, outside to get this to hold a super elevated curve there. Because the bottom underneath was real torn up, lumpy because the foam got damaged when the whole old road bed come out. Now all we have to do is replant all these trees, which I'll probably leave out for a while a tests run. They're all piled back here. Leave those out to stay out of the way because that I may go ahead and ballast that soon. Well, and we've got to cut another strip of cork and go on the outside, put another strip out there. And I think this inside I'm going to trim back, or it's going to become a service road down through there for the high railers and everything. MOW. We'll see about that. So that's all done. Works good with all the trains I've tried so far. There's who we're going to move back there. Let him go ahead and spot those tank cars. He'll have to do a runaround, go around there and do a runaround first. So he can back them in there on the wrong end of the train. We were shoving them on purpose. Okay, let's go over here. Got all this restored after it got beat to death from knocked around. Got this back. Got those rebuilt, the two white ones. So now it comes over to here where we put in a new flex, and two new Pico number 6 switches right up against each other. That works. Well, yeah, and we got that. Don't forget we had the runaround we did back to our number 8 now that we put in. Solved that problem. This is still a number 6 down here, but it works okay. If it quits working right, I'll put an 8 there. I got plenty of room. So now we're down. I've been thinking about this. Already got the road bed in right there, but I really think I got to put 2 switches here. Number 8 here. And then a number 8 up there, left hand, right hand. I really think I want to strip all this out, get all that raised road bed out of there, and drop it down flat on flat sheet cork. And this one, I may leave it alone. This is going to turn into not a rip track now, but it's going to be a new sand loading track. Sand loading track for the concrete place. I'll be bringing sand in. I saw this on DJ's trains, and they have a big open area with a track. Trucks come in, dump the sand in mega piles, and they scoop them up and load them in, line the sand hoppers up, fill them up. So I'm going to make that scene change. And I think I want to take these down to the level to send it in the bay there. They shouldn't be on raised roadbed. So I'll probably have to clean this all out, get sheet cork, which now you can only get around here. It's got adhesive back, may or may not use that. So a lot of work there, but it's all in a small area, not too bad. Okay, let's get to operating. Okay, here we go. Big shove. And let me check, get some momentum in there. Probably had it turned off for all the testing. Yeah, that's pretty good. If we're going to find dirt, we're going to find all kinds of things. Pieces that go flying, pieces of tie ends that I nip off and they shoot off. I don't know where they go. Oh, we got a load of ties right there in the middle of the road. How about that? Bad idea. Guess they still had it blocked off. Take care of that. Take him up to about 26 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. You gotta watch that bad switch. That's the main one. It's still gotta be fixed. Old Atlas. Only because it's hard to reach. Gotta wait till my back gets healed up more. Another month maybe. Then I can get in there and do that. There went the controller. Lost control momentarily. Okay, we'll cut over where we can see him go in a runaround. Way too fast for that. There we go. Go in at 10 miles an hour. Which is pretty good. Main iron siding, that's good. Okay, so he'll stop here. Stop here, drop the cars, cut the cars and do our run around. Okay, they're clear to come on out. Now we got a phone call we got to take. Be right back. Okay, that screwed up my phone. Got it back. Here we go. Doing a run around. Some big road engines. He's in a hurry because he's going to have barbecue pulled pork sandwich and beans today. That's what's on the way. We got to get our Dunkin' coffee order in too. And donut order. I didn't hear her texting me because the video blocks it. But I got the phone call. Oh, okay, we did that wrong. I threw the switch the wrong way. Stand by. Yeah, I had that line the wrong way, thinking I was coming out there first. Operator error. That's what I always told my internal clients, customers at the bank when I worked there, IT admin. They call up and do something, I say, operator error, or I send them a text. Usually it was, too. About 99% of the time. Get us throw that switch, tone it. Okay, now it's thrown right, here we go. And lost the controller again. Some button on there keeps trying to select a new loco. I can't figure out which one it is. Why it does that. Yeah. Engine's on the wrong end now. The horn's stuck. Controller. I turned the dehumidifier on today. Try to get things dried out. It's not that bad. It's right about 50, which is about where I keep it, but it's kind of like giving me terrible allergies last week, like it was mold spores down here. So I got it on to help dry things out more. Okay, so he can, let's see, he can shove out. No, I got to throw the switch at this end now, the opposite end. It'll short again. Let's move down closer to see what's happening next. Okay, he's cleared out. Everything's lined into the next place, into the NH yard. Good test when you're shoving empty tanks. Actually, these are loaded tanks, but I mean just shoving them ahead of the engines through those switches. These are coming down on the mini tank farm track. I gotta get to spray paint white. It's starting to warm up. It's gonna be 63 today. Got tanks to paint silver. I got tanks to paint, or bins to paint silver and tanks to paint white. Get up here in the garage and shoot them. And that will do right there. Perfect. Okay, let's cut them loose. Okay, got that job done. These guys are cleared out of the yard. It's only doing 10. Don't get excited. That's a limit. Should make him do 9. Usually go one number under. He's going to come back to the depot. Oh, we had an engine off. Yeah, from the short. That's why he was so quiet. BNSF was off. He's kind of loud. Drowns out the NS. Scale trains, I put that board and speaker in myself. Speed him on back here. Give it a test track session. I hope he doesn't jump. We'll cut over to the news section. And slow down for the depot in time. Yeah, it came through there just fine. That'll do. Ditch lights off and shut her down. It's going to be here for a little while. Crew change. Whoop, cut right off, didn't it? If you don't let them wind down, spool down to a certain point, they just go off. Okay, got to end it anyway. Get off this video so I can answer my text about to get my donuts ordered on my app. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Where we go? Pointed at the ground. How'd that happen? How to practice. Been doing too much construction. Take care. God bless. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great week. Whatever you have left of it. Enjoy the beautiful weather. My martins, I think they have survived. I counted 5 this morning. After having freezing temps and below every night, plus the rain this past week. They're out feeding up today. They're happy. Double Diamond Railroad out.